Hey there, Rob Bowen, Red Alert Baseball here. Going to talk a little bit about the leadership role of being a catcher. Specifically today, I'm going to give you four things to start plugging into your game now that you'll see immediate results when you start seeing your team move around on the baseball field. We can talk hours upon hours about leadership. However, just for this quick segment here, we're just going to talk about four small components that you can start using. This will be some very, very good information for older catchers as well as younger catchers so you can start directing your troops on the baseball field and you can start with some of those minor mishaps that usually happen at the younger levels just because the communication factor is not in there. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're going to take care of now is we have a left-handed hitter coming up to the plate. A lot of times with pitchers, they'll start getting tunnel vision and they'll think that, oh, they're only on the mound just to pitch. However, as soon as they release that baseball, they become another infielder in that infield. So we want to remind them anytime we have that left-hander coming up that they have to get over and they have to cover first base. We have to do this every single time a left-hander comes up. Pitchers become creatures of habit and they kind of get locked in and they want to just make pitches. But as soon as that ball's put in play, they have to start backing up bases. They have to start covering bases. So this is a big one. This will start helping that ball hit to the right side. Nobody's covering first base, but us as a catcher, we need to take pride in making sure that we remind our pitcher that he needs to get over. All right, the second one now. We've got a runner on first base, less than 2 outs. I want to make sure that pitcher knows who he's covering for a double play ball at second base. There's nothing worse in baseball than watching a shortstop and a second baseman. As soon as the ball's hit to the pitcher, both of them start sprinting to the bag. They either stop right before second base, ball goes flying right into center field, or they both run over there and they run into each other, making a collision, and we can't even get one out, let alone a double play. How we can prevent this is before the pitcher pitches, we reach out to him, make sure he knows who he's covering. We just do that, just visual right there, pointing towards the shortstop and second for the pitcher, and making sure they visually confirm to each other, hey, I have the bag, or I'm covering the bag, or shortstop's got the bag. There is some sort of communication taking place before that happens. The third one, if we've got a full count, we've got 2 outs, and the runner will be moving on the pitch. Again, this is just a friendly reminder out there to the infielders in case they may have fallen asleep. We had a long inning or whatnot. And we just go out there, stand. We can either stand right in front of home plate or just stand up, making sure everybody sees us. And it's just a good, simple arm motion. We're starting at third base and we're working across to first base. And we're just giving a visual. We're letting the infielders know that the runners are moving on the pitch and the play is going to go over to first base. Again, sometimes fielders will get in that tunnel vision. They may have fallen asleep a little bit during a long inning or whatnot. Us as a catchers, we want to take responsibility that we keep everybody on their toes and may just friendly reminder, hey, we've got to throw the ball over the first base because we're not going to have a force out here because he's already moving on the pitch. All right, the fourth one, this is a big one. Bases loaded situation, less than 2 outs. Again, there's a lot of things that you can do, and this may come up to your coach on certain strategies he wants to do with the infield, but we'll just talk about a couple of them now. We've got the corner infielders, most likely going to be playing in, especially with no outs or maybe 1 out. What I want to do as a catcher is I want to reach out to that third baseman and let him know, hey, if the ball's directly to you, you're coming to me. If it comes out to the side where he's got to go to shortstop, he's going to turn a double play over, throwing over to second base and start the double play that way. I'm going to reach out to my pitcher. I'm going to let him know, hey, ball right back to you. You're coming to me, and then I'm going to first. So that way we have all of our communication ironed out, and the same thing over with the first baseman. Let him know, hey, ball's right to you. You come to me. I'm coming right back at you. That way we have good communication before the ball's put in play. That we understand what we're doing with the baseball. The middle infielders are back. They're trying to turn a double play there. Now, if all the infield's in, then I visually go by each guy, let everybody know that, hey, right back to you, coming to me. And we turn the double play here and we're going to first base. All this does is it helps iron out some of those small kinks that we see at the younger levels, and you also see at the big league level every now and then when you watch a full game, that there are some communication mishaps every now and then. But we try to iron all those out by stepping out as a catcher, taking that leadership role, and directing our troops to make sure we know where we're going. This is just a very, very brief segment. Like I said, we are barely even tapping into the leadership world of a catcher. If you'd like some more information about leadership, we have video lessons and Skype lessons on leadership and about all aspects of catching. Email me at rob@redalertbaseball.com. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Red Alert Crew and also our Facebook page. Until then, keep up the hard work.